Hughson Street Baptist Church was established in 1887. After decades of vibrant ministry, the church began to decline as the neighborhood around the church began to struggle, eventually becoming one of the poorest communities in Canada. Our denomination was about to close the church's doors when God raised up a group of people to move into the neighborhood, love the neighborhood, and engage the neighborhood in Jesus' name.
Our youth team has the privilege of connecting with over 50 students every week and growing, which has been incredible to see. In each of our programs, we strive to create a place where students can come and feel safe, and it's just been great to see people come and just feel free to be themselves and bring themselves to these places and just enjoy and have a good time.
We discovered that if a child has not had some kind of an engagement with the church by the time they're 12 years old, the likelihood of them having that engagement later on diminishes so dramatically. And so children's ministry is really important to us because we walk alongside families to help their children spiritually grow.
For 22 years, Hughson Street Baptist Church has had the privilege of leading a soccer league in the north end of Hamilton. Over 300 children for the last number of years have participated in our soccer league, where they have the chance to be in an active sport, hear the gospel, and experience God's love.
Coffee's On is a weekly event where neighbors can gather together for support.
There's a core group of about 25 people that come every week to Coffee's On. It's the place they can come and just talk and share and know that it's just a friendly, very safe environment.
There are some people that they arrive each week, and I think it's probably the only time in their lives maybe they get a hug from somebody.
The north end of Hamilton is still impoverished. 41% of our community lives below the poverty line, compared to 18% in the city. 55% of the children 6 years of age and under live in poverty. That's more than 1 of every 2 children I set my eyes on. And 59% of the single parents in our community live below the poverty line, compared to 29% in the rest of the city. Our neighborhood, our community, is still struggling.
The Hub is a weekly gathering geared towards immigrants and refugees, and every week we have a Bible study.
I realized at the beginning I came to Canada with Hughson the opportunity we could have among those immigrants, newcomers, and unprivileged people.
Over the Christmas holidays, Hughson Street hosts several gatherings and ministries to support those in need. One ministry in particular is our Christmas hamper program.
Each year we bless 300 families with Christmas hampers. In January, we reach out to them and offer a 10-week Bible study.
If you want to be involved more and learn about who Jesus Christ is and what Christianity is all about, then they can come and join us at that.
Our neighborhood is gentrifying. As developers are preparing to build condos along the waterfront, as the GO station nears completion, as the Golden Horseshoe house prices are escalating, homes in our area are being bought up that traditionally were used as affordable housing. Rent prices are increasing, and many of them are being converted back to single-family dwellings. So our people are being displaced. Those that have lived in poverty are moving out of our neighborhood and wanting to stay here. In order to be part of the solution to this, our church has decided to be able to build within the building 40 units of supportive, subsidized housing for those that are being displaced out of our community. To do so, we're partnering with Indwell, an organization that has worked with supportive, affordable housing for over 40 years. And we're thrilled to be able to come alongside of those in our neighborhood who are being displaced and offer them a place to live as an example for churches across Canada as how we can care for those that are marginalized.
Hughson Street has been in the neighborhood for a long, long time, caring for their neighbors. Indwell, we have developed expertise in developing housing and keeping people housed with supports and developing a community. A project like this would have cost probably $3 million more had we had to go out on our own. We would have had to buy our own land, put in our own foundation, our own roof, and all these elements were already going into the project.
When I started at the health center, Hughson Street Baptist had this wonderful pastor called Dwayne Klein, and he brought to the neighborhood a sense of relationship with the church and with the community. Our staff have often said, every time we meet up with individuals, we meet up with community partners, Hughson Street Baptist is always mentioned as a strong partner.
We absolutely love the vision of Hughson Street. By having a place where they can come together, not just to receive things, charity, etc., that's only one level, and I think it's a weak level. The biggest level is relationship. They can come into a place where they can actually meet each other in a legitimate way. We are fully behind this project, and we will do what we can to help you to accomplish this goal.
I am thrilled at what you guys are doing. You're trusting God for the impossible. The fact that you guys are able to do that is really thrilling. I think you're going to impact many, many, many lives for years to come.
And so we need your help. Architects and engineers went through our current facility and determined that it wasn't worth the money to renovate. God then miraculously provided for us the land in our community to be able to build this new facility, where we will be able to not only offer the programs we currently have, but expand them to be able to reach this entire community for Christ and house many people who are being displaced who need supportive, affordable housing. We dream of this facility being used so that church planters can come and see how urban works can be established all across our country and our neighborhood be fully won to Jesus Christ. We can't do this without your support. Thank you for considering your partnership with Hughson Street Baptist Church.